What's up, everybody? I'm going to try to go through all of this news super quick, and let's get right into it. So, Pokemon XY was announced by Nintendo today. These are going to be the two Generation 6 games, and we already know a slew of information, so let's get right into it. We already know all three of the starters. We have Chespin, the grass starter, who is like an otter that has like a green hat looking thing. We have Fennekin, the fire starter, which looks to be visually a clone of Vulpix. Very unoriginal, but in its own right, it looks pretty cool. And then finally, we have Froakie, which is the water starter, which of course reminds me of Toxicroak and Seismitoad. But even then, he still kind of looks cool. And beyond the three starters, we also know two of the legendary Pokemon, which are going to, or at least it appears as if they're going to be on the box art. The X-looking Pokemon is, it has rainbow antlers. It kind of looks like Virizion on the top, slash Stantler-esque. And then on the bottom, it kind of reminds me of like Dialga. So it's kind of a mixture of different Pokemon. So maybe that's it playing into XY and DNA. Who knows? And then the Y-looking Pokemon is kind of a flying Pokemon. I would assume it's flying in dark. It looks a lot like Darkrai as far as like just the visual style of it. So next up we have the actual world, and everything is going to be 3D. There's no sprites at all. All the Pokemon are 3D. All the battle is 3D. The world is 3D. Buildings, everything. Everything is 3D models, which will, of course, play into the fact that it's on the 3DS. With that said, it still looks like the movement of your character is like a grid-like system where you move like space by space instead of like pixel by pixel. So it's just like old Pokemon games instead of being like old Zelda games. And next to that, it looks like you can actually customize your character's appearance a little bit. The trailer shows your character looking into a mirror, and it looks like you can put like sunglasses and maybe change his hat and stuff like that. So, for the most part, that's it. Me personally, my impressions are that I'm pretty excited, but like I said before, the starter Pokemon kind of leave a bit to be desired because one's pretty much Vulpix and one is pretty much like every other frog type Pokemon that we've had. So, and Chespin just looks like, oh yeah, let's draw an otter and then put a grass hat on him. So, yeah, I'm not completely sold on them, but on the other hand, that's pretty much how these things work. Whenever new Pokemon are introduced, just because they're new looking, it's automatically a thought of, oh, I don't like this. But I'm sure they'll grow on me, especially Fennekin. She looks pretty cute. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any thoughts, opinions, anything on Pokemon XY, leave a comment. And hopefully you have a good day.